Ever wondered what are the signs that a woman is deeply in love with a man? Well, you are not alone in this quest. It's a question that has intrigued many for centuries. Love, that elusive emotion, manifests in countless ways. Some are obvious, others subtle. And when it comes to women, the signs can be even more complex and beautiful. Today we're going to take a fascinating journey into the world of relationships and love. We'll explore the nuances, the gestures, and the unspoken words that reveal a woman's deep affection for a man. From the tender care she showers on him to the sacrifices she willingly makes, from the way she supports his goals to how she introduces him to her world, there are always signs. So are you ready to uncover these signs? Stay tuned as we delve into the 15 signs that indicate a woman is deeply in love. Starting off with the first 5 signs that a woman is deeply in love. Let's delve into it. Firstly, when a woman is truly in love, she takes care of her man. She doesn't do this out of obligation but because she genuinely wants to. She'll make sure his needs are met, even if it means going out of her way. This nurturing nature is a solid indicator of her love. The second sign is her readiness to make sacrifices for him. Love is about giving, and when a woman loves a man, she is willing to give up things she loves to make him happy. It might be as simple as missing her favorite TV show to spend time with him, or as significant as changing her lifestyle to align with his. Next, she is more forgiving towards him. When she loves a man, she doesn't hold grudges. She understands that people make mistakes and is willing to forgive him when he messes up. This doesn't mean she lets him walk all over her, but she is more patient and understanding with him than she might be with others. Fourthly, she wants him to be the best version of himself. She doesn't want to change him, but she does want him to grow and improve. She encourages him to pursue his dreams and reach his potential because his happiness and success are important to her. Finally, the 5th sign is her support for his goals. A woman in love will stand by her man's side, cheering him on every step of the way. She believes in his capabilities and is his biggest fan. She's there to celebrate his victories and comfort him in his defeats. These are just the first few signs. There's more to come. Moving on to the next set of signs. Let's delve into how women show their love by boosting their man's self-esteem. This is a subtle yet powerful sign. When a woman truly loves a man, she will respect and value him, and this respect is often shown by boosting his self-esteem. She does this by complimenting him, acknowledging his accomplishments, and making him feel good about himself. Next, we have the introduction to family and friends. When a woman is in love, she wants the man she loves to be a part of her inner circle. She'll introduce him to her family and closest friends not just as a boyfriend or a partner, but as someone who matters to her, someone she sees a long-term future with. This leads us to the next sign, connecting him with her loved ones. Not only does she introduce him to her family and friends, but she also makes an effort to ensure that they form a bond. She encourages him to spend time with them, to get to know them, to understand them. This is because she wants him to be a part of her world. The 4th sign in our list is being sweet and nice to him. This one might seem obvious, but it's worth mentioning. When a woman loves a man, she treats him with kindness and affection. She's attentive to his needs, she's supportive, and she's always there for him. She expresses her love in the way she treats him. Lastly, we have the sign of appreciating his efforts. When a woman is in love, she notices all the little things that the man does for her. She appreciates his efforts, no matter how small they might seem. She acknowledges them and shows gratitude. This is a clear sign of her deep love and respect for him. These signs continue to reveal the depth of a woman's love. Finally, the last 5 signs, let's delve into them. The 11th sign is about priorities. When a woman is deeply in love, she places her man above others in her life. This doesn't mean she neglects her family or friends, but rather she considers his feelings, needs, and opinions in her decision-making. She might choose to spend a quiet evening with him over a night out with friends, or she might consult him on major decisions, showing him that his input matters to her. Sign 12 is about time, the most valuable resource we all have. A woman in love will choose to spend more of her time with him. She might plan her weekends around him, or even better, include him in her plans. It's not about being inseparable, but rather about willingly sharing her precious time. The 13th sign is interest. She genuinely shows interest in his life, his hobbies, his dreams, and even his mundane daily activities. She'll ask about his day, listen to his stories, and show enthusiasm in his interests. It's a way of saying, your world matters to me. Sign 14 is about nurturing. A woman in love takes care of her man. And it's not just about cooking his favorite meals or nursing him when he's sick. It's about emotional care, too. Being there for him in tough times, offering him comfort, and being his rock. It's her way of saying, I've got your back. Finally, there are two subtle signs that men often miss. These are not about grand gestures, but the little things that make a huge difference. She might remember small details about him like how he likes his coffee, or she might do things that show she knows him well, like buying him a book by his favorite author. These subtle signs, though often overlooked, are powerful indicators of deep love. These final signs complete our list of 15 signs that a woman is deeply in love. Let's recap what we've discussed today. We've explored 15 signs that indicate when a woman is deeply in love with a man. Firstly, we talked about how a woman in love will take care of her man, going out of her way to ensure his comfort and happiness. Then we discussed how she makes sacrifices for him, putting his needs before her own at times. Our third point was about forgiveness. When a woman loves a man, she is willing to forgive his mistakes. Fourthly, we touched on the desire for her man to become a better version of himself. A woman in love wants the best for her partner and encourages him to grow. The fifth sign we discussed was about supporting his goals. A woman deeply in love stands by her man, cheering him on as he pursues his dreams. Moving on, we talked about how a woman in love boosts her man's self-esteem. She makes sure he knows how much she values him. Seventh, we delved into the importance of introductions. When a woman is in love, she'll want her man to meet her family and friends. Our eighth sign was about connecting with his loved ones. A woman in love makes an effort to build relationships with the people close to her man. Next, we considered how she's sweet and nice to him. She goes out of her way to make him feel special and loved. The 10th sign was about appreciating his efforts. A woman in love shows gratitude for the things her man does for her. Then we discussed how she prioritizes him over others, showing him he's her number one. Our 12th point was about spending more time with him. A woman in love will always want to be around her man. 13th, we talked about her showing interest in his life. She wants to know about his passions, his dreams, his fears. The 14th sign was about her taking care of him when he's unwell. She's there to nurse him back to health. And finally, we discussed two subtle signs that men often miss. These signs are unique to each woman, but when spotted, they are clear indicators of deep love. These are the 15 signs that a woman is deeply in love with a man. Thanks for watching, and remember, love is a beautiful thing. Until next time.